Hello gamers, let's see which are the most 10 played games worldwide by 2023. And full system requirements for each of them. Are you ready for another exciting video from Factology? Let's start. Number 10. Dota 2. Launched year 2013. Developed by Valve Corporation. Playable on Microsoft Windows, Mac OS and Linux. Online players 5 million per month. Minimum system requirements. Operational system, Windows 7. Processor, Intel or AMD at 2.8 GHz. Video, GeForce 9600 GT or Radeon HD 2600. RAM, 4 GB. Storage, 15 GB available free space. This game has been spent millions of dollars by the Valve company for its multiplayer mode game. It is rewarded with the title of production quality, rewarding gameplay, and faithfulness to its predecessors. Dota 2 has an esports scene with world players playing across the globe in various tournaments and leagues. Dota 2 esports events are among the best in the entire industry. The international and the events organized by WePlay Esports provide unforgettable experiences to all Dota 2 fans. Number 9. Call of Duty Warzone. Launched year 2020. Developed by Activision. Playable on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X or S, and Microsoft Windows. Online players 6 million per month. Minimum system requirements. Operational system Windows 10. Processor, Intel i3-6100 or AMD Ryzen 3 1200. Video, GeForce GTX 960 or Radeon RX 470. RAM, 8 GB. Storage, 175 GB available free space. It's difficult to find some best online games, no downloading or any other additional steps before actually playing them. But now, Call of Duty Warzone can fulfill that desire. Launched in March 2020, this game created a sensation among the global online playing community. Raven Software was associated with Infinity Ward to develop this legendary game. And then, Activision published this game. This game is currently having around 6 million active players. Available in all the best gaming consoles, you can also play it on the all-new PS5. Number 8. Among Us. Launched year 2018. Developed by Innersloth LLC, Play Everywhere. Playable on Nintendo Switch, Android, PlayStation 4, Microsoft Windows, Xbox One, iOS, PlayStation 5. Online players 8 million per month. Minimum system requirements. Operational system, Windows 7. Processor, Intel Pentium 4 at 2 GHz or AMD Athlon at 2.6 GHz. Video, NVIDIA GeForce 510 or AMD Radeon HD 8490. RAM, 1 GB. Storage, 250 MB available free space. It is now easy to get the best online games for free. All you need is to download this amazing game called Among Us. Launched in 2018, this game attracted positive criticism from the gaming community. Innersloth, one of the best American game developers, designed this multiplayer game. In its very first year, it has received the Game Award for Best Multiplayer Game. It was first released on iOS and Android platforms. But after witnessing its increasing popularity, the developers also launched it for various gaming consoles and online platforms. Number 7. League of Legends. Launched year 2009. Developed by Riot Games. Playable on Xbox, iOS, PC, Android. Online players 27 million per month. Minimum system requirements. Operational system, Windows 7. Processor, Intel Core i3 530 or AMD A6 3650. Video, GeForce 9600 GT or AMD Radeon HD 6570. RAM, 2 GB. Storage, 16 GB available free space. It has been a long time for gamers to play this game, but it is an evergreen game. The players have all control to pick their champions that can compete with other champions later on in this game. It has stunning mode and awesome graphics with much excitement on each level and every single game. It's a multiplayer action game with an RPG. Number 6. Hearthstone. Launched year 2012. Developed by Blizzard Entertainment. Playable on Xbox, iOS, PC, Android. Online players 30 million per month. Minimum system requirements. Operational system, Windows 7. Processor, Intel Pentium Series D or AMD Athlon 64X2. Video, GeForce 8600 GT or ATI Radeon HD 2600 XT. RAM, 3 GB. Storage, 3 GB available free space. Hearthstone was a small project of Blizzard Entertainment for experiment purposes, but it got the hits and has now been played on the recent occasion. This game is about collecting cards decks from different houses and different powers. Each of the cards is used to lower the opponent's health and life to win the game. This free-to-play game was initially released as Heroes of Warcraft, as it accommodates many characters from the actual WoW series. Building on the Unity engine, this game received the British Academy Games Award in the multiplayer category. Number 5. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Launched year 2012. Developed by Valve Corporation. Playable on Xbox 360 OS X, Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3 and Linux. Online players 35 million per month. Minimum system requirements. Operational system, Windows XP or higher. Processor, Intel E6600 at 2.4 GHz or AMD Phenom X38750 at 2.4 GHz. Video, any video card with virtual RAM of 256 MB. RAM, 2 GB. Storage, 15 GB available free space. The game is about terrorists and counter-terrorist attacks, where players have to defuse and plant the bombs, accomplish missions, secure locations, kill the terrorist, and guard the hostages shown on the map. Killing enemies and accomplishing goals rewarded with more cash and prizes. Now it's the perfect time to support me by giving this video a like. Okay, let's continue. Number 4. Fortnite Battle Royale. Launched year 2017. Developed by Epic Games. Playable on Xbox, iOS, PC, Android. Online players, 45 million per month. Minimum system requirements. Operational system, Windows 7. Processor, Intel Core i3 or AMD Ryzen 3. Video, NVIDIA RTX 3070 or AMD RX 6700 XT. RAM, 4 GB. Storage, 32 GB available free space. This game has been on the players list since 2017 but has taken the rage in 2018. And with that, it's still leading in numbers and dramatic effects, but the popularity is not that much into account as they have been just into boys' zone, while PUBG has taken on both the genders. This game has more features, equipment, and game stages with a much greater know of players, but the popularity took on to the account. Number 3. Apex Legends. Launched year 2019. Developed by Respawn Entertainment. Playable on Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Online players, 50 million per month. Minimum system requirements. Operational system, Windows 7. Processor, Intel Core i3 6300 at 3.8 GHz or AMD FX 4350 at 4.2 GHz. Video, NVIDIA GeForce GT 640 or Radeon HD 7730. RAM, 6 GB. Storage, 22 GB available free space. This game has been in the news since its release. For persons who are not players in PUBG and Fortnite but like the Battlefield games, then this is the one game for them. The game has 6 players teams with 3 players in a squad left on the island to salvage other resources and weapons to fight against other squads at the time. The squad left with more team players is to be won. The map games and ping communication system of this game should be used from here on. This game now also earned its place among the best superhero-themed video games in 2022. Number 2. Minecraft. Launched year 2011. Developed by Mojang Studios. Playable on Microsoft Windows, Mac OS and Linux. Online players, 95 million per month. Minimum system requirements. Operational system, Windows 10. Processor, Intel Celeron J4105 or AMD FX 4100. Video, Intel HD 4000 or RT Radeon R5. RAM, 4 GB. Storage, 2 GB available free space. This game has been popular with every coming game. This game has several modes and with that users have to survive and build their campus and have total authority to take upon animal buildings, people, and food. It's a 3D sandbox game with not many restrictions and allows users to do whatever they want to. Its several modes have survival mode, adventure mode, creative mode, and spectator mode. Number 1. PUBG. Launched year 2018. Developed by PUBG Corporation. Playable on Xbox, iOS, PC, Android. Online players, more than 100 million per month. Minimum system requirements. Operational system, Windows 10. Processor, Intel i5 4430 or AMD FX 6300. Video, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960 or AMD Radeon R7 370. RAM, 8 GB. Storage, 40 GB available free space. This is undoubtedly the most popular online game in 2022. PUBG has taken the internet with fire and with day passing it has as many players as they expected. PUBG is actually based upon Arma and H1Z1. This game can indulge up to 99 players at a time. This game is much popular due to the graphics and real situation where a map and a mission are assigned with more enemies hiding in the bushes. The players win the game if they survive the situation and kill all the hidden enemies. That was my list, with top 10 most popular games out there. I hope you enjoy the video.